Hey everyone, it's Taylor, and today I just wanted to talk about my um, summer college class um, because why not? Um, so yeah, I'm filming outside, and it's a beautiful day. Um, but yeah, today was my last day in class, and for last day for this class, so I'm officially done with this class, so I'm really happy about it, and I'm just hoping I did well in this. I hope I um, um, passed this class. Um, so my um, so I took this class at a community college, and the course is called Intro to Psychology, and as a psych major, that was one of my requirements. So I just started, so I pretty much jumped after high school and, and started to take a college class over the summer. So I can save money, a little moolah, and maybe get done with college in 3 years, maybe, or a half. Probably not 3 years, but who knows? So yeah, I just wanted to talk about so the teacher was really, really, really nice. She it wasn't that hard. The class itself, it wasn't too bad, I would say. This psychology class. It was just a bunch of reading, and taking notes and quizzes and exams. That's really it for this summer class. So, I don't know, if you are thinking of taking the psychology class over the summer or just the class over the summer, um, but it was just a lot of reading, and you had this like big thick textbook, and I just returned it today. I wish I kind of had it now to show you guys, but it was just a big textbook. So, and it was only a 4-week class. 4 weeks. 15 long ass chapters to read in 4 weeks. So it was really a time cruncher, and it was a lot of, to me, I was kind of stressed out, and nervous at first, obviously. The first day, because since it's a community college, I was the youngest one there. Was the only person that just got out of high school, and everyone else was like in their 20s, 30s, and one guy that was in this class was almost in his 40s. So, holy crap, big difference in age range all around, and this is why I'm kind of put off by community college. Not really, but just the fact that everyone was older than me, that intimidated me enough, and I was just kind of quiet on the first day. I just didn't really know what to do, or like, I don't know. just stepping in the classroom, it was intimidating, you guys. So I was intimidated that everyone was older than me. I was the youngest one there, and I was the only one, because apparently for a lot of the people in this class, it was only 10 other people, or there's only 10 of us in this class. So, but my advice would be, don't be intimidated by if you are the youngest person there, because you just kind of have to get over it, and everyone's there for a reason. And so, but the next day I was like, oh, and the rest of the day I was like, okay, let's just get on with this. Kind of like that. I was just like, okay. And the exams and the quizzes were all multiple choice. And the quizzes, you could only use your notes, but we had take-home exams, and which you could use your textbook, the internet, you won't really care. But it was pretty, I wouldn't say it was easy, but it was she was pretty laid back, and it just went smoothly. And then she would go over and pretty much, you would be expected to read, we had to read 2 chapters each week, which, with working, and this was the class is on Mondays and Wednesdays, Monday and Wednesday, so twice each week for 4 weeks. It was less than 4 weeks because we started after the 4th of July. So, but, you know, like, I don't know what else to, I'm trying to think of what else to say, but it was pretty laid back, not too bad, basically. So, I would probably do a community college class, again in the summer. It was really fun to talk to people, and even if they were way older, they didn't really seem to care about that, so that's pretty good, I guess. So, but you just got to know people, and I figured out, once I started talking to people, they were also intimidated by pretty much almost everyone else in the classroom. On the first day. So then I discovered, okay, I'm not alone in this. So that helped me with everything, I guess. So, my mom just pulled in the driveway. So, yeah. And we also expect essay, not essay, they weren't like really essays, but just like questions you'd have to write about any of what you've learned, and those were in the take-home exams. There was a total of 10 pages each. From chapter 1 through 5, there's 10, I think there was 11 through 15, but there was like 5 each, and there was an exam. So, not too bad, but it definitely got a little, stressful, and just 4 hours for me, especially for like you have to get into a routine, and for the first 2 weeks, it was so hard for me, you guys, like, it was just too long. I would have to get up and be there at 9 o'clock, which, So I would have to get up at 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and I'm not a morning person, so I would always have to have a kickstart coffee, and coffee was not enough for me because I needed to stay focused in this class because I want to pass this. So I'd always have a Mountain Dew kickstart. So hey, whatever works, it works. So that kind of helped. Just having something to drink and on my desk. I would have water afterwards. Once I was done my kickstart or coffee or whatever I had, just to hydrate, because those stuffs don't really hydrate your body, and you need to keep your body hydrated. You're like a temple. Your body is like a temple or machine. I don't know what. Doesn't really matter, but my advice would be just don't feel and like you're the only one intimidated by everyone else in the room, because everyone else in the room is just as nervous as you are and wants to pass this class maybe, and you just got to it was just a pretty calming atmosphere. It was a laid-back atmosphere, which was really good because I'm a laid-back person, and it was pretty good. It was pretty fun, so I enjoyed the class, and I've learned so much about like current events and what's been happening in our society, and why people can act the way they act. And it was just so interesting, you guys. It was a really interesting class and a fun class to be in, and I really am enjoying psychology, and I really want to get into that. Just kind of makes me want to know more and want to get in this field of psychology more and help people. And so it was really cool. It was such a fun class, and I just can't wait that just makes me want to get into my major and even more, and it's just it just got me kind of pumped up into getting my major, and just the unknown, I guess. I don't know, but it was just really fun class, and I've learned a lot. So I mean, if you want me to do get more into detail about what I've learned, I guess, or some of the topics that I covered, I have the paper still, thankfully. But yeah, I would love to do like a discussion on a psychology topic. Maybe could do that, or so like that would be fun to do. Because that actually sounds pretty fun to me to do and just kind of educate people more, because I think that's really important, is to understand what's happening in this world and why it's happening, and just the psychology, the process of human beings, because there is a reason people do the things they do, and there's a bunch of different factors that come into play, obviously, depending on the type of behavior that person is and the way they act, and there's just a bunch of different factors that comes into play with a person's personality, and I don't know, it was just really cool and interesting. and it never was boring to me. I mean, there is some parts that are boring, but in the end, like, because we did we talked about personality disorders, different therapies there are for people out there. I think we talked about drug and substance abuse, teen pregnancy, and just kind of those topics, relevant topics. Those were the most interesting topics that I found, or that I just kind of enjoyed talking about in this class. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video from here, but if you want me to talk more about what I've learned, or want me to cover a topic that interests you in psychology, or just want me to discuss about, that would be really, I think that would be fun to do. Just leave it in the comments below, and what I've learned in the psychology class is, or just now, I think it's helpful to know that to know different types of teachers, and it's just a lot more work than high school. It is definitely more challenging and more like, it gets into more depth topics than high school, definitely. You cover more broader topics, but it's just more work, and you have to work even harder. But that's what I've been learning. So I'm really excited to start college in the fall, and to move to another state, and just I'm just really, it just is exciting, even though, like, I'm excited of the unknown, I guess, in a way. So anyway, I need to end this video. So see you next time. Bye, guys.